People found an abused puppy by the river. It was tied up and in a bag, with little sign of life. Its mouth was so tightly sealed with yellow tape that it was unable to call for help. The puppy's big eyes were filled with helplessness at its predicament. Who left it here? What would be the next fate of this poor little life? Rescue Center staff received an emergency call and immediately took action to rescue the puppy, which was tightly tied to the riverbank. An enthusiastic lady quickly got into her car and asked passersby along the way for the exact whereabouts of the puppy. Eventually, she found the shivering puppy in a hidden corner of the downstream waterway. Without hesitation, she rushed to the scene, ran down the high steps, and approached the trapped puppy. When she gently picked it up from the cold river water, the sight in front of her made her heart ache. The puppy was soaked to the skin, and the bag wrapped in layers of yellow tape was very tight, making the rescue work very difficult. Fortunately, the dog seemed to feel the lady's intent to help and showed no resistance, remaining very cooperative. The woman carefully observed the puppy's condition and began to carefully tear away the tape wrapped around it, taking care to make sure the puppy was secure. As the layers of tape were slowly removed, 2 tightly bound bags were revealed. When the last bag was opened, the puppy huddled inside was cold and wet, his body shivering and his fur sticking to his skin. The lady immediately wiped the puppy's wet body carefully with a towel, wrapped it in a warm blanket, and carefully carried it to the safety of the shore. After taking dog food and warm water from her bag, the puppy began to eat, obviously hungry. After eating and resting for a while, the woman placed the puppy in a special space crate to protect it as they moved. Without this rescue, the puppy could have died by the river, in the middle of nowhere. Upon arrival at the veterinary clinic, the veterinary team immediately took the puppy's temperature and performed other comprehensive health checks. The puppy was found to be in good health, and the woman, who had been nervously protecting it, finally breathed a sigh of relief. She then took the puppy home and decided to take care of it herself. During the process of bathing the puppy, it was particularly docile, quietly and actively cooperating with the woman, as if understanding that it was receiving help. After being cleaned, the puppy's messy coat became soft and shiny, and his spirit improved and rejuvenated. The lady gave the dog endless love and care, including gently drying its fur with a hairdryer, making it truly feel the warmth and security of home. She named the puppy Boo and gave him plenty of food and water, hoping he would stay healthy in her home. 3 days later, the lady brought Boo to the soccer field, where he emerged from his cage, wagging his tail happily and napping on the grass. She fed him, petted him, and brought Boo to the field every day to let him run around and release his energy. Boo quickly adapted to his new life, learning to follow his mistress's commands and showing amazing speed and agility on the soccer field. The lady was so pleased with Boo's progress that she decided to find him a new home, where he could receive even more love and care. Eventually, this lady found a warm home for Boo, and he lived happily in his new environment. He had many toys and a comfortable bed, and his new owner was very kind, often playing and walking with him, which made Boo even more lively and happy. The new family gave Boo a warm home, and he would be forever grateful to the lady for finding him such a happy place to live. Thank you for watching to the end. Please feel free to comment, subscribe to our channel, and give us a high rating if you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.